it. Those that don't know how to be pros get evicted. A woman could bear you, break you, take you. Now it's time to rhyme. Can you relate to a sister's open up to make you holler and scream?
Hey, yo, let me take it from here, queen. Excuse me, but I think I'm about due to get into precisely what I am about to do. I'm conversating to the folks who have no whatsoever clue. So listen very carefully as I break it down for you. Merrily, 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 hyper happy overjoyed. Please, with all the beats and rhymes my sisters have employed. Look at you throwing down the sound totally a yes. Let me state the position. Ladies first, yes?
Yes.
Rise and shine. Saturday morning has finally arrived. It's Let's Be Clear with your host, Queen Lady D, Lady Grace, and the Mix Master, DJ K. Nicky, IXS Radio.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Out here where we need you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Yes, we're back. Come on now, you know we're excited to be back. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to the Let's Be Clear radio show, live here on iAccess Radio. And guess what?
What?
The ladies of Let's Be Clear is in the building. We are ready. We are in a new location. We have new ideas. We have new shows coming up. We're just excited to be here. So, good morning to my team, Lady Grace.
Good morning.
DJ K. Nicky.
What's up?
And the voice behind the wall.
You know who it is.
The voice of iAccess Radio. Big Al is in the building.
Woo!
You have to say good morning, Big Al.
Good morning, people. Happy Saturday. How y'all doing? Y'all sound like y'all don't want to be here.
That's a lie.
No, you, why you behind the wall? Like, we come back and we don't even see you. We don't even know. His new name is called the Phantom of iAccess Radio, y'all.
The Phantom.
So anyway. So we know y'all missed us because, you know, we've been on a little vacation. But we back for your entertainment and your entertainment only. We are back. And we got a lot to talk about. Let's start talking about
Wait,
this.
before you start, right? I'm going to do a sneak preview. Hold on.
You going to do a what?
What?
Listen, he had to run. You better be careful running because if you fall down, you already know how it goes down in the room.
Yeah, it's live too.
Ain't your damn Skippy.
I'm gonna need us to take care of that Christmas tree over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need us to adjust this heat in here because I just got hot all of a sudden.
It's hot now.
I don't know, but it's kind of warm in here. But anyway, let's continue on with So you ladies, what's been going on? Let's tell the people what we've been doing.
Nothing.
We've been sleeping on it. We've been sleeping in on Saturdays. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, boy.
About that, boy. Yeah.
Except for Sissy. Lady Grace ain't had no rest in about 5 months. But she be all right because the big payoff is coming. So.
That's right.
But yeah, we've been chilling on staying on the low. Been partying a little bit. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I think I'm partied out. I think I'm too old for this now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
really.
knees hurt.
Because
Yeah.
like
what did we do? Handstands or something? Cause my shoulders and everything hurts.
So here's the deal, right? I'm out. I'm at a party.
Uh-huh.
The music is pumping.
Uh-huh.
They got live entertainment. I'm sitting there yawning like it's way past my bedtime. I'm like, okay, am I still built for this or should I just go home?
You're not built for this.
Not if you yawning and everything is popping into place. Shout out to 1199. They did their
Yes,
thing
that was
last
great.
night.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, they had the OJs, Ashanti,
Oh, yes.
Fabulous, Shaggy, GQ, you name it, they was in there.
You name it.
But I do wanna put somebody on
I
blast.
knew you. I was just waiting for that.
Okay, so no.
it's not too
This
early to put somebody on blast.
this is Let's Be Clear Radio, and I don't care. So all my views and my words are me. It has nothing to do, and it's not affiliated with IXS Radio. So with that being said,
I don't think I like how that started off.
oh,
Go ahead.
so let me just say this: when you become you're not famous. Okay, you might be. To me, you're not famous. You might be a good DJ. You playing on a radio station.
It's not going good. Just not going good.
At least you can do is humble yourself.
To take a
I'm gonna
picture,
show
at
you.
least.
I'm gonna show you the picture. I'm not gonna show everybody the picture, but I saved it so I can show you, and then I'm gonna delete it. And
That's
I'm
how
gonna.
it was with everybody too.
But
It's like
it
you
was
didn't
like
wanna
it
take a
wasn't
picture.
like it wasn't like it was like my thing is if somebody come up to you and they acknowledging you as who you are and they want to take a picture with you, at least fake it. You know what I'm saying? Either you fake it.
Make it. I'm not doing
No, fake the picture or don't take it.
Yeah.
It's either or. And my thing is this, like, come on, you had to put the stink face on. Like, you didn't really have to take this picture.
You could have said no.
But
you could have said no.
And then I shook his hand because I didn't want to take a picture with him. I shook his hand. He did one of these.
Oh,
Like, come on,
yeah.
people.
Like,
yeah, and I was like, oh,
okay, the first time I met this brother, it was at Salsa Con Fuego. He was a little bit more pleasant. He took the picture or whatever. But this time meeting him, it was like I was like, what?
But I also rumors.
Yeah, but
heard
you
that's
know, a
how
lot of
he is.
people
Yeah.
say that he's like that. I'm gonna get to his name.
I'm like waiting.
His name
Oh shit.
is
Don't-
Sorry. Sorry. Don't say it.
Beep.
I can't say his name.
No,
No.
Well, he's that DJ that play on Hot 97. Y'all figure it out. He act like he all of that. Come on, yo. My thing is this: we all in this together. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to act like that because you just playing on one little radio station, and the way you play your music to me is not all that great because you play a song for like 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and then you changing it. At least give somebody some time to dance. And then I'm gonna show you this picture. I'm gonna put y'all on pause for a minute.
But yeah.
Because
but otherwise,
it was like, yo, you can't be serious. Like, dude, really?
But it was a great night though.
It was a
music,
good night.
Yeah.
He just set the tone for something, you know.
He could have been tired, but I don't think so.
Okay, because he lost a little bit of weight. He think he off.
That's a jacket. I need that.
Oh snap! But
Like, come on, you don't do that to people.
But the
Because we were there to acknowledge. Yes, we were there to acknowledge. I just walked over to acknowledge him. You know, whatever. And you act like that. All right, brother. That picture's getting deleted. However.
But the OJs was fire.
Oh yeah,
oh my
OJs
God.
The OJs is always good because
Yeah.
I see them.
That was
I
my
seen
first
them-
time seeing them live.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl.
I've always
you
wanted to
missing a
see
lot.
them. Yeah.
Because I usually, whenever they come into town, I try to go see them.
And they still sound good, the same too.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Not you, the OJs.
That's what I said. That's my name, OJ's.
You stupid.
Your name is behind the wall.
Y'all don't realize that when they out on the stage singing, right? I'm in the background. They just mimicking what I'm singing for the people. You know what I'm saying?
And they sing that got to give the people.
Give the people what they want.
But how about it was this one guy there, right?
He still be
That he knew every
song.
single lyric to every song. Like he cut up so bad, but he had a good time. So shout out to those people.
He was like, I
that go
can't
out
take
there.
it. I can't take it no more.
Yeah,
it
it was really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know about them other folks.
Glad y'all
because-
enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, you know, you was supposed to be there, but you know, do.
Ashanti. She
Un-
was,
Ashanti is
Yeah.
Ashanti.
yeah.
Was she friendly?
No,
Well,
we didn't see her. She
we
performed.
saw her,
Yeah.
but we weren't like when the OJs was on. We was like really close
Real-
to the stage,
yeah.
so we decided that we was gonna mingle around after the OJs because I mean the OJs is the OJs. You can't get
Yeah.
no more classic than that. Unless you get us back at the table, you know what I'm saying? This is a classic right
It's
here.
a holiday, y'all.
This is a celebration.
Yes.
But anyway,
Yeah.
so there's a lot of things that's been going on. Let's get to the good stuff first.
Okay.
The good stuff is next Saturday,
Yes.
December 21st.
Yes.
The Let's Be Clear Saturday Night House Party holiday event. It all goes down at Harlem Nights in Harlem on 137th.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Huh?
It's at 137th and 7th Avenue.
Wait.
What?
How you talking about an event that you throwing, right? That's going to be a crazy event, and you don't know where it is.
I do know. I said it's in Harlem, 137th and
But
Harlem.
you didn't say
Harlem
you
Nights.
sure.
You didn't give me a chance to
No,
finish.
I didn't say nothing till after you
The
finished.
Grand Wizard has spoken.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So
He
it's
can't be seen, but he
137th
could
and
be
7th
heard.
Avenue in Harlem next Saturday at 5 o'clock. Wear your ugly t-shirt, sweatshirt,
sweater.
sweater shirt, sweater dress, whatever you got
Radio.
for a cash prize. If you don't
said,
have an
huh.
ugly, if you don't have an ugly, no, it's
Oh,
not
you
an ugly
couldn't.
sweater. It's going to be the most unique sweater. So, because there's no ugly sweaters out there because everybody's going out and it was like,
I
got
beg
a-
to differ.
It
Oh,
is.
snap.
Yeah, oh,
Not only is there ugly sweaters, there's
You stupid. It's Harlem Nights
No.
is actually on the corner of West 138th Street and 7th Avenue.
Okay, so I was wrong. You know, I'm still asleep. I'm tired from last night. However,
That's all right, 'cause I thought it was on 137th too.
I thought it was. But yeah,
Uh-oh,
no,
that's the other place.
that's the other place.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's the most unique sweater for a cash prize. You know, so, come out and show
creative.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because last year's winner, if she's coming, I'm sure she's gonna be classic.
Oh,
However,
yeah. So that's for 5, what we said the time? 5
from
to 10
5 to
p.m.
9. Is it
Yeah, 5
9?
to 9 p.m.
Yeah, we might be there an extra hour for an after party, but we're not sure yet. It all depends on how our day go. But make
Happy
sure
hour
you
for the
guys-
whole time.
Yeah, it's happy hour.
And we got, it's not only hosted by the ladies of Let's Be Clear, Lady Grace, Lady D, and
Yeah.
DJ K. Nikki, but music is by DJ K. Nikki, DJ Shorty Love, and DJ T Rock. And we also have performances by Nat Fishel and Pretty Good. So it's going to be good.
that's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, yeah.
And we might have a special guest DJ in the place.
Yes,
so
so-
we haven't really confirmed yet. So make sure y'all come out. Remember that it's free to get in. Mm-hmm. But it's a cash bar. You got to pay for your own drinks.
Yeah, own drinks and own food. They have the
Yeah,
food
so
too.
it's free. You just come out and you party with the ladies of Let's Be Clear. And the family of IXS Radio.
In Harlem Nights.
And we're in Harlem Nights. And it's going to be a stone gas, honey.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I'm Don Cornelius.
You are the great wizard.
Oh,
Your name is
we need
changed.
a window right there, 'cause I can't do this.
Yeah, because his face, right? You
yeah,
can't
I
see
can't
his
do
face.
this. Yeah, I'll feel the same.
I'm gonna put one up.
That would be
We're
the
going to
same
put a glass
again.
window so they can
Put
see
him
you.
over there or something, man.
I don't know. How y'all don't got a window? I
Yeah.
need to see something.
So,
We want to keep you in suspense.
Apparently.
Oh boy.
ain't no
Anyway.
telling what he doing behind that wall. What
Ew.
you
Hey,
doing?
listen.
To the
listen, for me
window,
know-
to the wall.
For me to know, for y'all to find out.
Apparently.
I'm gonna come over there and take pictures when I see you. When I hear you get too quiet over there,
Yeah,
I'm
something
gonna
going
come.
on.
Something going on over there behind that wall.
To the
However.
window, to the wall. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
something that we must talk about,
Yes.
which is the great white dope in the White House.
Again, do we have to?
Yes,
Coming back,
yes,
we gotta
yes,
talk about
yes,
it?
yes.
Why would we do that?
Because the people need to know
don't-
what's
they
What
going
did he
on.
do No, it's the same bull, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you got some people that's not watching the news. They watching us.
That's
so they
true.
can get the news.
That's true, because
So
I don't
we
watch
gotta
the
tell
news.
them what's going on.
Yeah, because I don't know what's going on.
What's going on is that they voted, all the Democrats voted to impeach him.
Oh, good.
Well, I mean,
So,
It's about time.
all
Isn't
of
this
the
since last
Democrats
year?
said yes, and all the Republicans say nay. Now, here's the deal. How is it that this man has committed all sorts of crimes right in their faces? And now, not all the Republicans are on his side, but some of them are, and some of them are, they just, let me tell you what happened. So they in wherever, the Congress, with a hall that they do all of these meetings and stuff like that. Al, what's the name of the place?
United Nations?
No.
What?
Congressional Hall.
Thank you. So they're there, and there was this one guy that they was talking about the whatever the hell they talking about.
Pro quo note, yeah.
Yeah, so he says, when they asked him these questions, he went around and around and around and around, and then he finally answered the question with, yes, it was the president. They was like, well, the person that asked for the investigation is the person that is the wrong person. So I'm like, what the hell is he? The way he sound on TV was the way I sound right now, because I don't know what the hell he said. Because, I mean, it was so sad to see these people trying to pull for this man that they dead know that he's wrong. They said that he was trying to sabotage the 2020 election.
Yeah, we know that.
They got people who testified that said he sent them to talk to, like, they were on the phone when he was on the phone talking to the people of Ukraine, and then he sends Rudy Giuliani over there to Ukraine.
He told him.
And has anybody seen Rudy Giuliani yet?
He hiding out somewhere.
So where
time for him to come out.
we want
Wait a minute, I saw him
where?
In a dress?
last week. He was on 135th Street buying a piece of chicken from.
I'm done.
You stupid.
I'm serious. He
I
was at the
have not seen
KFC
him.
on 135th Street buying some chicken.
Now I know you lied. There ain't no KFC on 100.
On 135th Street. There is no KFC there.
On 45th, I would have believed you, but not 135th.
There's no KFC on 145th Street.
Yes, it
neither.
is in Lenox.
I thought that was Popeyes.
No, that's KFC. That's the only KFC
Well, I
know
think
of
y'all
in
need to
Harlem.
go back over there because he was over there at KFC. They built a brand new one
See, here we
last
go.
week.
So that's the problem.
The fabrication starts.
So then his wife gets on TV, and
Whose wife?
the guy in the White House. His wife.
She
his
finally
wife,
came out?
Oh,
box? Okay.
What she said that she doesn't agree with everything that
he's
he
doing?
says and do,
That's my girl.
but she talks to him, and sometimes he listens to her, and sometimes he don't. That's what she said.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything else. So it's time, guys, to get these people out of the White House.
Yeah.
It's time to
But
get
he
this
only got
man
a year,
out.
right?
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, right, they can impeach him, right? But just because they impeach him doesn't mean that he will be removed from the White House.
Oh.
He can still be impeached, but still stay in the White House. So if he get impeached and still stay in the White House and he runs for another election, he could win.
You serious?
Yes.
If I feel like if you get impeached,
You gone?
you gone. Yeah, that's
No.
like it.
You
So
see what happened to
impeachment is
Bill
like getting
Clinton?
suspended
Bill
from
Clinton.
work. Oh.
Bill Clinton got impeached, but he stayed in the White House.
Okay.
However, he did not win the next election.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to do something. We need to get out there in numbers. We need to start our own vote drive. We need to get the young people involved because the young people are the future. They need to go out there and they need to vote. They need to take a friend, to take a friend and take a friend and take a friend till we all get on the same page, because later on in life it's going to affect our children. If it's not our children, it's going to be our children's children and children's children and so forth. So we need to really step up and take the White House back. I mean, I'm not for all the propaganda that they all talking about and all the things that they say and promising us, but we need to get this man out, because this man is cutting Medicaid. He's cutting everything. He's cutting health care, so that means the healthcare workers are in jeopardy of losing their jobs. Someone told me that he cut food stamps, so people can't get food stamps. So people that don't have jobs and don't have a means of getting food, because they have to pay all their money that they are getting in rent, because the rent is high, they're not going to be able to eat. Or if you do get food stamps, you're going to have to go to work for at least 20 hours a week just to get food stamps.
Wow.
So they're trying to cut everything.
Everything, yeah.
So I suggest that everybody that care about somebody else, whether they live and survive, y'all need to get on board with this, and y'all need to vote this man out of the office. Because it's going to be a sad day if he wins again.
Wow.
You know, so that's what we need to do. We need to start a vote drive. We can sign people up, go out with y'all, and let's just make this happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell everybody to vote Bloomberg.
Bloomberg.
Wait a minute. Do we need another millionaire in the White House?
But at least he know what he doing.
You think so?
I know so.
All right, so
Go to
if
Manhattan.
You saw it, but
Any
you
day
saw
you get
the-
a chance, you got some time off, walk the streets of Manhattan from the Village all the way up to approximately 80th Street. Tell me the change you've seen.
No, I've seen a tremendous change in the city. Yeah. But I don't think we need another businessman in the White House. That's
Well,
just
first
my
of all,
personal
Trump
opinion.
wasn't a businessman.
He was an idiot.
Even though he have businesses, doesn't mean that he's a successful
Absolutely.
businessman.
Trump businesses went bankrupt multiple times. Bloomberg has been successful all the way. He's got multiple businesses. He's a billionaire. He's doing it. He's creating jobs. He brings stuff back to the city. He does all types of things. So you need to look at his history, what he's done, where he's been, and what he's contributed to society. I think he would make a great president.
I think
He
so,
was a great mayor.
But here's the deal.
You know where he made his errors at.
Okay.
You know where he screwed up against us, so
He
he'll
knows
make
how
it
to
right.
fix it.
All right,
Okay.
so
That's
I'll,
what we need. Yeah.
I'll give you guys all of that.
Uh-oh.
But the fact that he's 99 years old.
Bloomberg, 95 years old. How old is he? Like
99.
72?
They all have Alzheimer's.
He's only 98.
Who's 98?
Bloomberg.
Well, then we need somebody that old, and we need somebody young. We need a woman in the White House. Why not that?
Oh.
It's time for that. It's time for that. I don't care.
So why y'all
which
not running?
woman?
Y'all, three of y'all sitting there. Y'all should be running.
I ain't running
they-
for nothing.
they ain't ready.
I ain't even run for the
They
train.
ain't ready for us.
Who am I gonna run for?
She said she ain't running for the train. No, last night we was this young lady. She was running. No, this young lady was running for the train last night. She got right to the door and slid.
Oh, that was a girl?
Yes, it was a girl. She ain't fall down, but she was like this.
It was raining.
Yes,
Yeah.
the whole
All
platform
I said
was wet.
was glad that the train was there. She would have slid right into the tracks.
Yes, that was crazy.
Yo.
So yeah. Anyway, whoever you gonna vote for, just don't vote for Donald Trump.
No
We
Donald
don't
Trumps.
want. They were saying get Donald Trump out of the White House last night.
Man,
we want
listen.
him out. We don't
Make
need
him
him.
work, live somewhere else or something.
I want them to impeach him. I want them to prosecute him.
Yeah, prosecute.
And I want them to put him in jail.
Yes.
I want him. He should go to
be
jail
with Bill
because
Cosby.
the same way that he put those young kids in those cages away from their parents, he needs to be
Central
put in a cage so that he
Same
know
way.
how it feels.
Same way. He won't
same
though.
way.
But
No,
it'll
but
be
it's all right.
nice. Sounds nice, but
Anyway, enough of that. We're
same
done
thing
with
with
him.
Weinstein. He needs his ass in
Yeah,
he needs to
like
be in jail too.
that's another thing. Bill Cosby go to jail and probably gonna die in jail because they rejected his appeal for whatever. So my thing is this: Harvey Weinstein gets to pay off all of these people.
Not even with his own money.
With the money, well,
from
technically it's
from this company.
his money.
It's
his company, so he owns.
Mm-hmm.
So now he doesn't pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
His company is paying off all of these people, all his accusers, the lawyers, and everybody that's involved, and he gets to go free.
Yeah, he has
and
no
Bill
time
Cosby
served.
goes to jail.
Yep.
Where's
so what
justice?
does that say?
Where's the justice? This is America, and
if you're gonna do it to one, do it to all.
They still got poor R. Kelly in jail. He's all sick. He got a infected toe and all kinds of stuff. He can't. Something happened to his toe. He bumped his toe on the cell block H. And
give him some
antibiotics. Some bacitracin.
Some bacitracin. So he definitely ain't getting out of jail. And
never.
I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but he's in there for
a minute.
But what I'm here's my thing, right? And I'm not ever gonna justify what he did. However, I will still play his music because he's a very good artist.
Yeah, I'll play his music. Yeah.
However, but it's always innocent until proven guilty, right?
He been guilty.
So no. Listen to what I'm saying. They won't even give him bail so he can be out to fight his case.
Did he try to run away?
No, he didn't try to run away.
I thought he tried to go to the Bahamas or something like that.
Where you heard that at?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
You just made that up? No.
I don't know.
So let me ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
What if his toe really gets infected and they have to amputate his toe? You think he should win his case?
He should what?
Should win it?
Yeah.
No.
That case ain't got nothing to do with his toe.
Yeah, exactly.
You sure?
But I think
Maybe.
I heard something.
Why, the toe was in the video?
His toe
The toe was in the video. The toe was in the video.
What does that have to do with the case?
I never seen his toes.
Well, it was evidence.
The toe got infected after the incidents occurred. So
Maybe it's an extenuating.
You see, when you go, it's we already know what you going where you going with this.
Stutter.
But my thing,
R. Kelly's
here's my
going
thing.
down, B.
He's already down. He already went down.
Yeah.
So to continuously kick a man while he's down, it's not really that great. And then he got these two broads that's supposed to be his girlfriends. They just all over the place. But however, innocent until proven guilty. The man ain't got a dime a pot to piss in and the window to throw it out right now. So he can't even get out of jail so that he can fight for his case, because I heard that he was defending himself now. So
what?
Yeah.
He can't read or write.
Oh, he's learning.
You know what he need to do?
A lot of libraries in there.
He need to stand up and say, "I'm guilty, Your Honor." Just tell me how many days and months and weeks and years I got.
Years?
Yeah, he ain't coming out. And I wanna be in the same cell with Bill Cosby.
Whoa.
They're not even in the same place.
Right.
Oh, they ain't?
No.
Well, I want to
Yay.
be with the nice dude in the jail.
But here's the deal. I think he's gonna be in court this week coming in Brooklyn. I got the day off so I can go.
You bet. I bet I see you in front of the court with no
I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna come back next week with. I'm gonna come back with a serious report. I'm gonna let y'all know how he really doing. Nah, I don't.
You said in
I
Brooklyn?
don't. Yeah.
Supreme Court?
Your court.
Oh, let me go down there. Let me go to.
Nah, I'm not going there.
I'm
But anyway.
be nosy. You could. The public could go in and see.
Well, once you go into court, everything is public record.
So I'll go in and watch. I will watch.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna call out sick and go to work
the time.
and watch it.
How you gonna call out?
Go to work and watch it.
So anyway, we're gonna.
So what if they when you go down to the court and he starts smiling at you like he know you, and they pull you outside. They pull you outside talking about, we need you to testify on his behalf. What is your testimony going to be like?
My mind's telling me no. But my body. Nah, chill on the R. Kelly, yo. Stop. All right, we have.
You started it. Yeah, you did.
You know, there's
You
a lot
brought
of
it
stuff.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of stuff you guys don't know about him.
What you know about him?
Like what?
Like he
what?
he's
He don't pee on
sensitive.
people. He just sprinkle on them.
he don't. He's like she say he don't pee on them.
He just sprinkle it on them.
Like a little
That's it.
sazon.
Yeah. You know,
he
like that
pee.
dude that do the
Just
song.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tap it after you finish.
All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's some. Man, R. Kelly did it, son. Yeah, he did it. You stupid. Why you get mad for?
R. Kelly giving out 10 drops.
He adobo in it.
He a yellow teardrops.
But anyway, enough of R. Kelly.
Yeah, you know they doing a movie on him. It's called Sprinkle to the Point.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle to the Point. No, Sprinkle to the Point.
Sprinkle to the point.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't there another Surviving R. Kelly Part 2 coming
It's supposed to come out, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this because I told y'all before, and I just want y'all to understand who's getting paid for that. That's all I want to know.
I got another question for you, Lady D.
What is your question, the Grand Wizard?
Okay, when they took off some of R. Kelly's music off the radio stations, did you have withdrawals?
She had to have withdrawals, man.
Did I have who?
Withdrawals.
No,
No,
because
I ain't say did you have your drawers. I say did you have withdrawals?
Did I take off my drawers? I don't wear drawers.
Too much information.
If you was 13,
women don't wear drawers. We wear panties.
No, I'm sorry. I'm old school. I remember my mother told me that y'all wore bloomers.
I don't wear no damn bloomers.
Not anymore.
So listen, I have a whole collection
of bloomers with R. Kelly's name on it.
Yeah, bloomers with R. Kelly name on it. You're damn straight.
Adidas.
No, I have a whole collection of R. Kelly music. Some music that was never released.
Really?
That you probably don't even know exists.
He gave it to you personally?
Yeah, had to.
Don't
so
worry
she
about
could,
how I got it.
so she could talk fondly of him.
If I tell you how I got it, I have to kill you.
Oh.
However.
I got the video.
However. I have this music, right? So anytime I feel like I'm going to have a withdrawal, I put it on and I listen to it.
Is that right?
Oh,
I'm going to let y'all listen to this one album that never was released.
How you got it?
Yeah, how
I'm
you
not
got
telling
it.
you.
It was never released.
Exactly. It was never released.
How you got it?
I'm going to tell y'all later. I'm going to tell you off air.
But listen.
She
I know which album you're talking about.
Oh.
Okay. And the name of it was Age is Nothing But a Number.
Negative.
That's the first album, right? Yeah.
And that wasn't his album. That was Aaliyah's album. See, y'all be falling for the Grand Wizard. Don't
it's too early in the morning for this.
Listen, it is what it is.
What?
It is what it is?
It is what it is.
The man is going away.
He did it.
Well,
He
whatever.
did it.
So what we going to do, right? We're going to take a little music segment.
She could have told me.
Well, you hear me, so what you want to do? Stand up in the middle of my conversation? We're going to take a little music break, and we're going to come back with this topic. It's a hot topic going around in the USA right now, probably abroad too.
Yeah, it is.
But we're going to talk about human trafficking when we come back.
Yes.
Let's go.
Here we go again. Well, I'm out to have a real good time, and now you wanna try to fade me, but friends of yours are friends of mine, so don't even try to play me. If you don't have nothing good to say, the words you will be withholding. These kind of games a girl will play, just like mother told me so. To make a scene, because I'm out with my homies. I know you know just what I mean, so don't just walk up on me. There's a time and there's a place where we can talk about it, 'cause I don't want wanna be disgraced with all your screams and shouting. I went out last night. See, that's when I met a sexy girl. She was looking so right. She said, I wanna take her for a trip around the world. And by the look in her eyes, oh, the girl was serious. She wore no disguise. Oh no. So let's have some fun, yeah. I thought it was me who makes that girl this way. I thought it was me. I came to find out she's like that every day. I thought it was me. I thought it was me that makes that girl so wild. I thought it was me. I found out she's like that with all the guys.
Yo, I love being a bachelor. Ricky said, yo, that girl's a good catch for you. She and I choose to cruise in my love boat. My waterbed kept us afloat. I had to prove my manhood, show her that the B.I.V. was damn good. Understood? I never had my boat rocked like that before. Yo.
Well, when we left the spot, all systems ready to go, she said, sit back and relax. I'm running the show. I couldn't hesitate. It was much too late. That girl had got me straight, and I was ready to go. Yeah. Baby, I had to stop for a second on the balcony. Scoping you down, you're looking fly to me. All dressed up and buying your own drinks, and that ain't right. Not that you can't handle it on your own, but you're too damn fly to drink all alone. Can I come bubble with you? To you, I'ma make a toast. Come on, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me if it's alright with you. Oh, baby, you got me hot as a ghost with the corner cookie. Smelling all good, it's getting hot in the room. All pressed on you, and I know you feel it too. And that's alright. Pardon me, I'ma back up and be a gentleman. And if it's really real, then you can tell me when. And that's when she pulled me close and said, do it again. Come on, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me. Hey, don't talk, baby, just move with me. Take a sip, kinda got you feeling dizzy. It's alright with me. It's alright with you. Oh, baby.
much mad funk, I need a shower. The pooper scooper master plan, cause I'm the super duper. Yeah, mythical, yeah, physical. So here we go, feel the soul flavor flow down to your embryo.
sit back and chill. Just give me a second and let me tell you how I feel. It's all around town, you've been stepping out. But in your mouth about would make you think I wouldn't find out. Wasn't I there for you, truly care for you? Maybe my love was just too good. Could've had a kid, now the love is gone. Now it's back to your head with the 5411s on. Does he lace you with the fine? Does he make you wanna scream his name? Does he hit it from the front to back? Did you let him break it down like that? Should've told me the love was gone. Told me, baby. But I'm having doubts, cause I see you trying to play me out. And when I brought my car to crib with beef, didn't I represent you when I caught him in the streets? So let me get the keys to the Lex, and no more checks, and no more hang up a cats around your neck, babe.
Rocking with the best DJ. Make DJ K-Nicky.
Yeah. We're back.
Who's back?
Guess
the Let's
who's
Be
back?
Clear radio show.
Yeah.
The ladies of Let's Be Clear is Bizak.
Yeah.
So
what the heck is a Bizak?
It's when your bees go in your back.
Bizak.
Bizak.
Yeah,
Are
with
you
the bees
serious?
in the back.
And
yes.
that's what you running with.
You got bees in the back.
That's what you running with.
That's what
bees right back.
Bees right back.
Somebody need to help her.
Help her a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Listen, we could send her out, right? Let them fix her and then bring her back.
Oh, ooh.
Okay, first of all,
ooh.
Let me ask this very, very important question.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong with me?
Well, do you really want us to answer that? I'm going to start with DJ Nikki, you start.
No, don't come start on this side of the table.
You know, Nikki be soft. Nikki be
yeah, I want my job.
So Lady Grace, what's wrong with me? Lady Grace, what's wrong with me?
Don't do it, man. I like you. What?
No, what's wrong with me? I mean, let's keep it real. This is Let's Be Clear. Show. He said, send me out, fix me, and bring me back.
First of all, he said it, so ask him what he meant.
Yeah, Al, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
Yes, the Grand Wizard that fixes everything. Why can't you fix
wizard.
Okay, I'm the wizard, and from the wizard's perspective, I'm going to tell you what's wrong with you. When you sit down, you're always standing up.
What?
Okay, and when you stand up, you're always sitting down. Everything is backwards, okay? So we need to go into your inner core, right? Do some reversal mechanisms, right? So that everything works forward and not backwards.
And you the Tin Man.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's the wizard and I'm the Tin Man. One man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, whatever.
We're off to see the wizard.
He's the wizard.
Listen,
follow the yellow brick road.
Maybe it's a good thing he's behind that that thing there, that wall.
Nah, cause I gotta see his facial expressions when he talk.
You already know what he looked like.
Oh snap! Oh man.
So anyway, we
More
have
serious
been on a
topics.
serious note. You know what's been going on lately, and it kind of hit home a little bit. Not saying that it was somebody that I know, but it got so close to where I personally encountered a situation like this, and it's this human trafficking. Now, this has been going on for years. I think that's how we got here. to this here country. When they
You
went
was
over,
human trafficked.
yes,
They just didn't have the. You damn right.
no, but that's
You
how
right,
we got
man.
here.
You are
because
smart.
we were our ancestors
Yeah,
were.
she a little bit smart. Yeah.
Our ancestors was over there in Africa,
And they trafficked us
minding
over
their
here.
business.
Right, and
They came over there,
That was the
got
beginning
us.
of it.
That was the beginning of it, and it's been going on
Ever
since
since.
then.
Yeah, ever since.
So, human trafficking is a crime that forcefully exploit women, men, and children. Now, I don't know about men.
It's done. It's
Because
done.
I'm not saying that they don't do men. What I'm saying
Bless
is
you.
that there's a lot of children. Like these children, I mean, there's more children and women being missing these days than there are men.
Yeah, that's what it is. It is more women than men.
It is, but
It's
the men are being missing
71%.
too.
Yeah, 71% women and girls, and men and boys is 29%. It's more women though. It is more
Yeah,
women, but
and-
men
but-
and boys do get
I'm not saying that they
Yeah.
Because
don't.
they can gain more from a female.
females.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because what they do,
their
they,
organs.
Well, they're doing that too, but I think what they're doing is reproducting
Right.
and selling babies to
That's
countries
why-
that can't,
that's why
like
you-
people that don't have kids and stuff like that. So it's terrible. It's a terrible thing that's going on nowadays, and
Sex trafficking too.
it's sex trafficking, organ trafficking, human trafficking. It's all connected together because soon as they start taking these people from their homes, from schools, and I heard a story. I don't know if it was the news. Yeah, it was. As a matter of fact, it was on the news. There was 237 doctors and people that work in the hospital fields and stuff like that that were under investigation
Yeah.
from stealing these people from
Yeah.
from human trafficking. So now my thing is this: you go to the doctor for a checkup and you never go back home because your doctor is involved in this, and he takes you, and he's like, the doctors now are selling, I don't know if they're selling the women for sex trafficking, but I know they're doing it for human parts, for body parts. And that's crazy. Like, this is so serious that you cannot trust anybody these days. Like they was talking about, the kids, for the kids to be careful on social media because they got,
That's where they get it from. Yeah.
and I have in my inbox on Instagram, it's this person that pretends to be Tamala Man.
Wow.
Yeah. So they use people to get at you. So I know that I'm not 100%. I know that I'm not 100% sure that it's not her because you can never be 100% sure of anything. But from the conversation that I get, I'm getting like you're trying to prompt me, like you prepping me for something else. So I just look and read what she says or who he says or whatever. And I'm like, I do believe in there's a God, and I believe that anybody that is doing that and using somebody else's name and photograph to get at people to do that, God will stop them anyway. So, anyway.
Yeah, but don't you don't report it? Like you don't report it?
I haven't, because I just seen a message earlier today from this person, and I'm like, okay, if it gets, because like I said, you can never be 100% sure of anything, but when it starts getting to the next level, because it's just God is trying to work a miracle in your life, and praise God and amen and stuff like that. So when it gets to the point where they start asking you for personal information and phone numbers and email addresses and stuff like that, then I know that it's somebody that, is playing games.
But you
However,
mentioned
What
like
is it that you can tell the kids to really look for? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's on the social media. That's how they're aiming and they're targeting via social media. But how do you, like you said, this is somebody that's playing to be Tamala Mann, and you don't know that it's
Tell
her,
somebody.
It's not her. Like,
So,
you know,
what do you
kids
do?
Are naive. So they just social media addicts. Like,
Yeah, it might be Waka Flocka coming
Right,
and they
you know
think, and
what I
they
mean?
like, oh wow, that's
wow,
her. Yeah,
But here,
But-
you, I mean, you can never, like I said, you can never be 100% sure that it is or is not that person. But you have to let your kids watch the news. A lot of people don't watch the news. But when these segments come on the news, record them. Sit your kids down and let them watch this so they'll know that everything that glitter is not gold. Just because that person is Waka Flocka or the baby, the little baby, the baby pacifier, whatever their names are, because everybody's the baby now, that you can't trust these people because they're using these platforms to get at our kids.
The parents, also, like you said, parents need to communicate with their child where they're comfortable enough when something like that happens. Like, Mom, Dad, this don't look right. You know what I mean? They gotta be able to be comfortable enough to come out and say that something don't seem right. So I've read some stories where a kid gets an inbox or something like, you know what, that's not cool, you know, and they told their parents and their parents reported it, you know. A lot of kids are afraid to speak up.
You know what I think? I think that anybody under 18 years old shouldn't have social media.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, that's just my personal
Or if they
opinion.
do, it needs to be monitored.
Yeah. It should be like, there should be
That
all
should be,
kinds of
yeah.
red flags popping up when somebody
Yeah.
creepy is on their page. Because, you know, and in the United States, there's more black women that are disappearing, and we don't hear about that on the news. Like, our people are going missing, and they're not talking about. They're not like. I heard somebody say that it was like, for instance, there was this girl. I don't know if she was white or Hispanic, that went to the park, the park on Riverside Drive, and they stabbed her to death. It was a white girl, right?
The college student?
Yeah, the college student. Yeah.
So now, had that been a black girl, would we have seen that on the news?
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
You think
do?
so?
Yeah. Because it was a college campus. So
So they have to let people know. Yeah.
So my thing is
Yeah.
this: with all these black women that's gone missing, and they're still talking about this white woman that her husband clearly killed her and is in jail now for killing her. But they're still talking about that on the news. That's still on the news. All these black women that are missing in America, not just on the East Coast, we're talking about America, the United States of America, statewide, from state to state, and you don't hear anything. Unless you go to these little towns and you see their families and you see posters of them up on flagpoles or this pole or trees or something like, we don't even know that they're missing.
This is my opinion. This human trafficking thing, I think, is all government based, and us black women is useful for certain things.
A lot of things.
For a lot of things.
For all
and
things.
the rich white people, when they need something, they sick, they need certain organs and stuff, we're the ones that has the most important things in our body that they want to take from us, and that's probably why they don't say it, because they probably get the most money from us, from selling us, and we're important to them, so they're not gonna say anything.
That's one of the reasons why I am not an organ donor.
Yeah, they said
when
that. Yeah.
I die, I'm taking everything with me, my blind eyes,
but the sad
my
thing
good
is,
hearing ears. Oh, I'm taking everything. You're not gonna gut me out and take something of mine to give it to somebody. If it's not my family that can't use it, then I'm taking it with me.
But the sad thing is, when you die, you don't even know. They can just take it from you.
I am gonna know.
You crazy. A lot of people else said it. Yeah. But a lot
Besides
of people,
that.
it was like, you know, that they just do it anyway. Even if you don't even sign the
Yeah, I
thing,
know.
they take it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Because I did see something, I was watching Law and Order, and it was this doctor. I think we spoke about that before, where the doctor was taking the organs from kids and giving them to other people or whatever, but the kid was dead. But if somebody is brain dead, does that mean that they're gonna be dead? Like, I mean, God works in mysterious ways. There could be some kind of little miracle that that can happen, that you can't just say, because I'm brain dead, you're gonna take my parts and give it away.
There's a lot of times where they actually kill a person, like
where
they try to act like, oh well, this happened, when actually they killed them. And I heard there was some podcast or whatever where the guy said his grandson, that's what they did. He was like 18 months. She went to the doctor. Something was wrong with him, and they claimed after that he was something was wrong with his brain, all this stuff, and it was nothing. All he went there was for a stomach problem. And they suing, I forgot who it was, or they suing, they trying to, because everything was lied about, because there was nothing in the records, and the doctors was like, show me the records saying this happened, this is the 5th. They tried to, and then the first thing they asked for, they asked about the kid's organs before they let him go. Yeah, so it was like, they intentionally killed him just for that. So that's a lot. That's why I don't trust
That's
hospitals.
why we gotta eat right. We gotta exercise more. We gotta.
So they killing us with the food and stuff. All that depopulizing us and stuff. Whatever they trying to do. Even the good food is being tainted. It's like, damn, I can't eat a salad either. Like, damn, water messed up, everything, air breathing. You can't even breathe.
So what we should do? What can we do?
We can't do nothing. I'm eating all the chicken and macaroni and cheese I want. Because you're gonna die anyway. Everything tainted, all the fruit tainted. It's like, come on.
Oh my God.
So yeah, back to this.
But you mentioned about the doctors and everything. Also, read it up on this. The foster care system. They using the kids that they get money. They get paid for certain things that they do with the kids, like when they send them to certain homes, and certain homes is into that trafficking stuff. That's how they find certain kids through foster care. And they said the most vulnerable is the girls.
Going for the girls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the girls.
Because they breeding them. Having babies, having 14 and 15-year-olds having kids so they can sell the kids, sell the babies.
And sex and all that, for sex.
That's horrible.
Remember all those spas with the Chinese?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know those were sex places.
You didn't see where was that movie?
Wait, what?
All of those spas, yeah. I remember one spa was next to our job. We always said them girls is doing something because we
you get the happy ending.
It's like all that happy ending stuff. But they said that's what they use. Is most of these sex spas. That remember this guy, the arrested of the New England Patriots, the owner Robert Kraft. Yeah, he was in with Florida, that. Right? The sex spas and stuff. But that's when you see all those different spas. That's what they're doing. That's whole human trafficking. But you don't think about it because it's a spa. Right. But that's what they're doing. And
that's where they get these women. They steal these women
and put them in there. And then behind closed doors, they doing all this sex stuff. And it's like a lot of things is right in front of your eyes and you don't even know it.
Because you wouldn't
expect it. Yeah.
Well, nowadays you have to expect the unexpected.
Nowadays
anything is happening. All kinds of stuff is happening. Like it's sad that we live in a world where we have to fear going outside.
Everything.
Just going outside your house. You know what I'm saying? Although I don't fear, because I'm a true believer that whatever's going to happen is meant to happen. If today is my day, then that's my day. But if I can fight it off, I will fight it off.
Yeah.
That's just how I live. I just live like that. I can't live in fear because
you won't live.
Yeah.
Right.
And you might as well kill me if you got to fear. Like if I have to fear just living, then kill me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to do that. So, the numbers of the human trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
So, the top 10, we have the top 10 states here, right?
Uh-huh.
So, California is one.
Yes.
Which I can believe because everybody wants to run out to California. So, the number of cases that were reported in California was 1,656 cases. And the population is in California is what?
39 million, over 39 million.
So only 1,656 cases were reported. What about the cases
ones that
wasn't
reported? Yeah.
Because we know that there's some of those. So California ranks the top state. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then how close to home is the
last one? Jersey. Jersey is number 10.
So New Jersey has 224, which I think that's a lot.
That's because it's not counted.
No, they're not. They're not. There's so many women and young women that they're not even accounted for. What about those people family that, all right, like these runaways?
Yeah, they mentioned that too.
Yeah, we have runaways that run away from home and they probably were already mischief kids and their parents didn't care to look for them.
Or they was abused and
exactly. So what about those people? They're missing too. And when I went to California, I went to I was in downtown Los Angeles. And there is like a whole section of downtown LA where there's nothing but homeless people on the street.
Them too.
And I want to say 75% of what I saw were women, young women on the streets. When we rode on the metro in California on the train, and there were homeless women on the train. Like all of these people that I'm sure have family, but no one's looking for them. And when they see you, and it's like people, they follow you. You have to be very, very careful of your surroundings because there's people that's watching you and you don't even know they're watching you. Because they're watching you and they're watching which way you walking and which way you coming back. And they watching you so that they can see if you ever walking down the street with somebody. They see you never walking down the street with nobody. So now they know that they can get to you. So you have to be very careful of our surroundings. We have to, I'm not saying be scared because you can't be scared, but make sure you look behind you when you're walking.
Especially when you walk into your building, your house, always like a few feet before I go in, I'll look behind me and in front of me around, see who's around me. If somebody's around me or coming up, I won't go in the building. I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's
like,
I wouldn't even go as far as like if let's say I go in the building and then wait for the elevator, somebody comes in behind me, I don't know you, go and act like I'm getting my mail and walk out, something like that.
The crazy thing is that they're snatching people in broad daylight. Like they don't even care. There's some van, some white van that was seen in several places. I think the last time they seen it, I think it was out in Long Island somewhere. There's
Far Rockaway.
Yeah, okay. So there's the voice. He scared me.
Because he was pretty quiet. I was like,
okay, is he there?
It's a serious topic.
Yeah, there's some white van that's going around scooping up kids. Like,
wow.
And, I think that us as a people, I'm not even going to say as a parent because I'm not a parent.
Everybody.
But us as a whole, we need to focus and pay attention to our kids in our communities. We need to watch them. Like there are people, there's so many creeps out here because I was on the bus the other day on my way to work. And I always listen to my music because I don't want to hear what's going on. And then I look over my shoulder and there's this guy, he's waving at me. He was a little special. But he was staring at me the whole time. Like, you know how you feel like all of a sudden it just got my neck started feeling a little thick on one side. So I'm like, okay, people are creepy. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to our kids. Even if it's not your kid, if you see something happen to some kid out there on the street and that kid is not familiar with that person, because you can tell. You know, and us as parents, we need to teach our kids to not go to strangers, because you have some kids, honestly, that are too friendly. I've seen little kids and then I've seen some kids that you say hello to and they be like, ew. So I was on the elevator with this one little boy and I said, hey, he started crying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he didn't want nobody to say hello to him. And some of our kids need to be, I mean, I'm not going to say that you have to cry when somebody, but you have some kids that are too friendly, and we need to stop having our kids around everybody, everything, every situation, because when they don't know, they do.
I remember back in the day, that's how it was. Like, everybody was your parent. Your parent wasn't around. Somebody sitting on a bench. Half the time, I didn't even know these ladies. Like, why are you in my business? But they would stay. But
Did
it
you
was
ever
cool.
say that to them?
No, in my mind, it was like, yo, you know, old lady. But it was good because you was always being watched, and you didn't even know you was being watched. But you was protected by everybody in the community that was watching you. Now we don't do that. I don't.
You know why? Because now it's like it's more fearful than anything. Like a lot of people, like how then, like I grew up with that too. Like everybody was there to help everybody. But now our elders are scared because they scared to being robbed. They scared to being attacked. And you gotta. It's like you're in the middle. It's like an unbalance because you look at those that is doing this to the eldies, which is the young kids and the teenagers, and you like, that could be your grandmother. Like, this one could tear your ass up, and you sitting here, you attacking her, or robbing her, or knocking her down, 80-something-year-old person. That could be your grandmother. You know, so it's like you don't know which way to go with it no more.
Like
it's
if
like
you help
if you help somebody, you don't know if you're going to get killed for helping them. It's like, they used to say don't speak to strangers. Now you want to speak to a stranger because of all of the human trafficking that's going on, but it's like, how do I really know if you're a stranger?
Like, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You might be trying to get me, you know? So it's like real... It's
that's
real scary.
It's sad that that's the world that we live in.
It is.
It really
because
is.
It never used to be as
And
such,
we talking about strength.
I've said it all the time. Since I got that president in that White House, things have just gotten. It's not that I'm not saying that it was never there.
It's just out in the open. It's like they don't care anymore.
And you know why they don't care? Because if you got somebody that's up top
that don't care,
why should we care?
Yeah.
But you know, I think he was a human trafficker too. Because all his wives come from different countries, right?
Yeah.
They
used to call them mail order wives or something like that.
Yeah, that's mail order brides.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway. So the statistics here, it shows that it's about 50,000 people a year in New York City. I mean, I'm sorry, in the United States. Most of them are from Mexico and the Philippines. Like, where does it stop? Like,
but like you said before, that this been happening for years. Remember, John Walsh, America's Most Wanted, with his son.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that's why he started, because of his son got
his son got. That's crazy. Could you imagine as a mother? You can't even imagine as a mother. Something happened, and I always say that was one of my fears. One of my fears of having kids was that something would happen to my child, and I wouldn't be able to deal with it.
Yeah, there was nothing you could do about it, and that's crazy. But because of him, that's where we get the Amber Alert system and all that other stuff. So that started way back when. That was what, the 80s? When he started the America's Most Wanted? Yeah.
So,
but if you seen anything that seemed like it was human trafficking, or you know anything, or you need help, there's a 24/7 hotline. It's 1-888-373-7888, or you could text "Be Free." That's 233-733, or go online to humantraffickinghotline.org. It's confidential and toll free. That's more than 200 languages. So
if I wanted
something,
to speak
say something. In Mandarin?
Yeah,
you could say it in
I
Mandarin.
can say that.
You don't even speak that.
So let me just tell y'all a true story, right?
Okay.
This is why I said it got a little close to home. So there was an incident where this one young lady, and I believe I seen her on the news. She was on the news as missing. She was from New Jersey, and she was one of these young ladies that was caught up in this human trafficking thing, and she had she was in the house. I can't display everything because for reasons. So anyway, she was in this house with these people, and they knew that her parents were, because like I said, there's some parents looking for kids and there's some parents that's not looking for them. And those
I'm
are
looking for mine.
Of course you are. we all looking together.
Yeah. I'm looking for mine.
So she was 17 years old, and they went as far as putting a chip in her neck to track her. They let her go outside, but they were tracking her. So anyway, someone got her a phone. She got the phone, and she called her mother and told her mother where she was at, and at a specific time that she was going to run out of the house. Got back to the house. Her mother called the police and the FBI and all of them, and they caught them. She told them where she was at. She ran out of the house. When they ran inside, one of the guys got away. One of them got caught. However, they had to remove the tracking device from her neck and stuff like that, so she had to do surgery. And they checked her out, and she came out okay. But this was a young girl that I have seen on the news, and I know that she was missing, and they found her. So not all cases end up bad. So even the people that are in there with them, you know, not everybody is bad. Some people do things because other people bully them into doing things. They're not doing stuff because they want to. They doing it because Lady Grace told me to do it, or Nikki told me to do it.
That's why a lot of times you think it's strangers. It's sometimes people that you know.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They team up together and be like, yo, listen, we gonna make this money if you do it. Like, you don't know what's going on in these people's heads. They can be being threatened that I'm gonna kill your family if you don't go in. I mean, because I'm sure that that's what they're telling these young girls. If you tell anybody or if you say anything, I'm going to kill your family and stuff like that. So that makes them scared. That makes them want to do what these people are telling them to do. But on the other hand, in order for you to get people to be on the same board, they're probably doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Threatening families like, I need you to go in on this with me, or we're going to kill your family or whatever. However it is, everybody that's involved, except for the demons that are doing this, can get help for that. You know what I'm saying? If you're being bullied into doing this, you know, you're a part of this trafficking too. You know, you're being exploited as a person. Of course, when it comes down to the bottom line, you're going to go to jail with them. So it's best for you to get out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Than to go down. Because then when you go down, because eventually all of this stuff is going to come to an end, because number one, God is not pleased with it, and he will see his people through. Am I lying?
No. But like you said about everybody going to jail, I'm still surprised that the victims, like with the sex trafficking thing, they still go to jail for the sex crimes that they was forced to do. They said here that despite the safe harbor laws, which is stop child sex trafficking victims from being prosecuted for prostitution, which is passed in 34 states, despite that, victims are still being arrested for the sexual acts that they was forced to do.
Which is they need to do a new law.
That's like with Cetoya Brown. That's what,
yes. You see what happened to her. She spent that time in jail for killing somebody that was sexually abusing her.
Yeah.
That turned her into a
Prostitute.
prostitute and stuff like that. So there should be like she got fed up with that.
Yeah.
So there should be a law that protect these women. There's not a law that protect them. There needs to be a law that protect these women for if they want to get out of this situation that they're in, and it just so happens that you bust a upside their head. You know what I'm saying? That you should be allowed to go free. Like, come on, you already captive, you already in prison.
You've already been through so much.
Yes.
Period.
And now you want to put me in jail behind this?
So something I was forced to do, not something I wanted
to do. Right.
Yeah. So there should be a law against that as well.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just crazy. But from California to what is the last state? New Jersey. So we got California.
10.
The top 10 is California, Michigan, Georgia, Nevada, Illinois, North Carolina, why I'm not surprised, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Washington, and I heard Washington and New Jersey, but I heard there was a lot of this going on in West Virginia too, and a lot of it is not being told.
Virginia is the next one
Virginia
Jersey.
after New Jersey, yeah. But I'm talking about West.
Undetected.
Yeah, there's a lot of undetected in West Virginia because West Virginia. I don't know if you guys ever been there, but they like a little outback country. Like they kind of real country. Like if you go to West Virginia, you would never think that it's a part of Virginia because Virginia with Virginia Beach, Richmond is more city life, but this is like West Virginia is like country. So I can see that happening there too because that's where all the crazy people live at in the country.
Well, it's happening everywhere. Even across outside of the United States. That's the crazy
where they
part.
get it. We joke and play a lot at work because I hear this one guy say a lot. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get me some little Filipino boy. I'm like, that's not funny.
Yeah.
We joke and play, but that's not funny because this is what happened. They go into the Philippines. They stealing these little boys and little girls and selling them for body trafficking, sex trafficking, and
forced labor, marriage, prostitution, everything.
To clean their houses and stuff like that. Even so that like you're gonna steal somebody from their family, okay, to come and clean your house.
Yeah.
You may not be having sex with them. You may not be selling
modern day slavery.
It's exactly. So it's the same thing. Because slavery doesn't exist no more in New York. I mean, in the United States.
In a different way.
In a different way, yeah. But I'm saying it's still against the law. The law is passed that we are no longer slaves. So you're not going to make me do anything that I don't want to do.
Well, they do it in a different way. In a systematic way, I think.
It's done differently.
Yeah, that's what I believe why prisons was made. The way they police us. There's a whole different types of ways to put people in slavery, and you don't even know you're in slavery. Mental slavery. It's a lot of things. How jobs? I think a job.
Oh, that's it. You know what?
You have a job.
You just brought me to think that you know what? I go to work every day.
That's slavery. To me, it is. Well, I'm working to pay you. To be honest with you.
That's like the conversation we was having before about the circle of the money.
Yeah,
It goes right back to the people. Like you pay your rent, goes back to the government. You pay your taxes, go back to the government. You buy food, goes back to the government. You pay your rent, it goes back to the government.
And then I gotta work to a certain age, and by then I'm dead.
Right.
So it's like I gotta work my whole life for you. Like no. That's slavery.
That's why we're gonna take this to the next level. We're gonna open up our own business.
Here we go.
We're gonna sell our own products. We're gonna do what we gotta do so we don't have to work till we 80 years old. They're
making it more hard now. They make it more hard now for people to even get
because
their own businesses.
You know why? Because I have this lady, right? That's in my department. Thank you, Jesus, that she's retiring. She is almost 75 years old and she's still working.
God bless. I mean, listen, I guess she figured.
When they feel like people are that age, that's gonna up the retirement age for us. I don't want to be working until I'm 65.
If anybody wants to call in and talk about human trafficking or being a slave while at work,
she said about that.
Call in 347-708-0216. That's 347-708-0216.
Or if you just want to call in and say hello.
Say hi. We're back.
Welcome us back. And
tell us how you missed us.
Yeah, that make us feel good. Like, come on.
Right, I don't know. You know, my colleagues here, they came back with a hard topic. Like we were supposed to.
We all crying.
We was right. Like we were supposed to come back hard, like hard.
This wasn't hard.
We did come back hard.
I mean, this is hard, yes, but I mean, we wasn't supposed to come back this kind of hard.
Oh, what you wanted to talk about?
Nah,
you know we can talk about whatever we want.
We were supposed to come back and show them what they was missing.
Okay.
Hard body.
Let me say this.
We were supposed to hit them with a little. You know.
Let me tell them the hotline again, and then we gonna go hard.
Nah,
like
we're not going hard.
Okay.
Nah.
Give them the information.
The National Human Trafficking Hotline is confidential, toll-free, and available 24/7 in more than 200 languages. Call 1-888-373-7888. Text Be Free. That's 233-733, or chat on their website at humantraffickinghotline.org.
And I'll say it in Spanish.
Espana. 1-888-992.
My Spanish.
Press uno if
Yo.
So,
now let's go hard. What you want to go hard about? What's going on in your mind?
No, I'm just nothing.
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 Nah.
You can't say nothing.
We in a new studio with a
we
new
in
attitude.
a new location. We got new. We new.
We new.
I got a question for y'all.
I ain't got no answer.
Okay.
You want to have the answer. You better have an answer.
Would you date somebody that used to go out with your friend?
Why?
Best friend?
Why would we do that?
I asked a question.
Y'all still friends now?
Yeah, we still friends. And they date and
did they date or they date?
Right, were they in a long committed relationship? They wasn't
in a committed
relationship. That was
relationship.
a jump off.
Yeah, like a jump off or something.
Side
to do.
piece.
Yeah.
You know, my feet need to get wet.
Yeah,
so
type
let's go
of thing.
ahead.
Yeah.
But you knew about it?
Yeah.
Nah, we good.
It's against the
You
code.
don't do that.
Against the code.
There's a code of not even a girl code. That's a moral code.
codes.
Yeah.
So
Because first of all,
Omarion,
what if you ain't know?
now that's some crazy mess.
yeah. So, but
Fizzle Pop
said that wasn't his boy. That wasn't his
They
friend.
were brothers. They were brothers
said
in
that
the
wasn't
same
brothers.
group. He.
What happened? Give him a mic.
Wait, they was brothers?
They ain't real brothers, but they brothers by music.
Okay, so maybe they had a falling out, no?
The whole group broke up.
Yeah, they broke up.
However, when the group broke up,
We talking about
B2K?
B2K?
Yeah, the group broke up, right?
Uh-huh.
So when they came out with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Omarion and Fizz was on that show.
Uh-huh.
Omarion brung Fizz to the show.
Uh-huh. I didn't know Fizzle was the God, how you say?
Godfather
Godfather
of
of the kids.
Because
but they're not brothers, but they're friends.
Yeah, they were bandmates. Let's put it like
So
that.
wait now. I'm good enough to make you my child's godparent,
but we're not friends.
We ain't friends?
No, we're not friends.
That's somebody
because
you
you
gotta
smashing
Yeah.
the baby mama.
Like somebody said they
That's
either was messing
disrespect.
with each other while they was together, or they doing that to be on the show. One or the other.
Probably both.
You know, we're gonna have to have a sit down with Mona Scott because all of this stuff that she got going on,
she
some
making
of
money
it,
off of their bull.
she
Yeah,
sure
right.
is. But I'm gonna agree that some of it is
real.
real. Like I do believe that situation with Little Fizz and April. I believe that that's real. Only because you're not gonna get on TV and y'all in the same bed and y'all hugging and y'all kissing.
Y'all
and
know
y'all
what
doing
people
all
do
of that.
for money?
I'm not selling my soul to
You
the
won't,
devil
but
for
they
money.
will.
I'm not selling my soul to the devil.
Not
They
for
will.
no money.
They will.
That's crazy.
That's the entertainment
because
industry in itself.
here's the deal.
It's selling yourself.
Well, let me tell you how I believe some of it is real. Because they kicked B2K off the Millennium Tour. So it's no longer, B2K is no longer on the tour. It's just Omarion by himself.
Go Omarion.
Omarion.
Peace out to you, brother. I would do the same thing.
It's Omarion and what's that guy, Marcus Houston with the big head,
Yeah.
whatever. That group.
First of all, B2K was Omarion. What else they was doing? Just this?
It's horrible.
Bump, bump. That's
Yeah.
all they
It's horrible.
Frizzle
Well,
Pop,
I
these loving
feel-
hip hop.
Well, the reason why he got to Love and Hip Hop is because Omarion brought him on
And
because
then
he
tried
needed
to
a
say-
friend. Here's what he
That's
said:
what he
that
said at the
Omarion
beginning.
needed a friend on the show, somebody he can vibe with. So if they're not friends, then
Why would he call you?
his friend
Yeah, to be
on
in
the
the show. I would've
So
called somebody else.
4 or 5 seasons later, you in the bed with my baby
My
mama.
mother, yeah. For a storyline, like come on.
Yeah.
Like that
So
don't
all
even
of
make
that,
sense.
All of that don't make sense.
Cause
to
that
me
messes
neither.
up your reputation too. Cause they being dragged.
So what's his name? What's the other guy? The dark skin name with the dark skin dude with the curly hair
For
from
where?
B2K.
I forgot J Boog. They just messing with his mother.
Yo, that's stupid.
No,
I don't know
that's
about
what
the
they
mother.
said.
They
They said that he was messing with Mario's mother.
So
Yeah.
many
At one point.
violation and
Yeah, there's a
codes.
lot of violations.
So that's
I'm
just
just
crazy.
telling y'all now, y'all screw somebody out dealing with. We ain't friends.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
not
be
doing
friends.
that.
We ain't friends.
Cause
First
you
of
ain't
all-
coming to me telling me, you know
Know
what
what?
you
Right,
did.
like, how you gonna give advice? How you
did?
give
Yeah,
advice?
I want to know what you did to you.
I was just giving you advice about the same dude. And
Yeah, now you coming and you crying to me about Junior.
Nah, kid.
Nah, we good.
Or you telling me how Junior put it on you. No, I know how he put it on you. He did it to me about a few weeks ago.
But you know, the crazy thing is that there's people that do that and they know. Like I watch.
Yeah, there's
too
some
many
people that's
black
very
movies.
comfortable.
I
Yeah.
watch too many black movies when I'm bored, and a lot of that happens in real life.
Yeah, it does.
There's so many shows that I have watched where the girlfriend is sleeping with her girlfriend's man, and she know that they men, and you get mad, and you having babies, and all kinds of stuff is coming out of that. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you do that?
That's your uncle daddy? That's your daddy uncle. Hey daddy uncle, how you doing?
Daddy uncle.
Yeah, how you
I don't get it, but
Listen.
you know.
That's too close
You
to
don't,
home.
you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about me. Y'all don't have to worry about me.
You don't have to
dating
worry
y'all
about me
men
either.
Because chances are half the damn time y'all don't like them niggas, so I ain't gonna like them.
That's
either.
what I'm saying,
'Cause they
yeah.
get on
Mine,
your
I
nerves,
choose-
so I ain't
the men
gonna
I
do
choose
something
ain't
with
right,
somebody.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's because
You
you're
might-
not supposed to choose them. They supposed to choose
Oh,
you.
here we go. Okay, let's talk about this topic now.
So fine as a good woman, fine as a good man.
So how do you know that you was found? Like this the dude you should. How do you know? Like,
supposed to
okay, I'm
pray
not
for
supposed
what
to
you
look
want.
for,
Right, you
but
just-
how
because
I'm
men
gonna get him?
Because men are hunters. You're not supposed to go hunting for a man. You're not
So how
supposed to-
know somebody hunt for me if I don't get caught?
You gotta go out first. before-
How? Where at?
It could be anywhere. It don't have to be.
Because I don't
she
want
not
to
going
be
nowhere.
72 years old when nobody's looking for somebody hunting for me.
They probably right there, and you just probably overlooking.
Because
them.
they're not hunting good enough. Like, what's... Don't I supposed to put a trap out or something?
What kind
you're
of
not
Like
supposed to
cheese
trap.
or something?
Wait. What kind of trap you trying to put out?
Like some cheese or something. Like,
They not mouse.
oh, you said they hunt?
All right, so on that note,
Y'all ain't... I'm asking
no,
for advice.
we
How am I gonna
can't
look?
help you. First of all,
can't
you
help
got
me.
to
Look.
You have to
Can't
make
look, but
it-
you gotta wait.
You have to make yourself available, right? Not only do you make yourself available,
See, she
but
said
you
that.
make yourself open to different things. You might not be finding some tall, dark, and handsome dude.
Sometimes you have to
might
do the unknown.
Oh,
yes,
that's
that's
not your...
Uncomfortable. That's
yes.
not your norm.
yeah.
like the
Sometimes
little
you have to,
Mexicans
like-
that you be having running
Yeah, I
around
gotta
the
look
house.
for a
you might-
dwarf. Instead of a midget, go for a dwarf. Okay.
Yeah, well, however you want to do it. However,
but you mean change your
yeah, you have
to
you have to step outside of the box.
Yeah, okay.
You know, stop thinking of tall, dark, and handsome. And like she said, let the man find you. You'll know because that connection will be there. That's how you'll know. It'll be a connection.
As much as you want to pull away from it, it's gonna keep coming like.
Exactly. The more you resist,
that be God.
I'm throwing them to action.
You better get ahead. You better go ahead. You better open them 4 eyes you got.
Why you call me 4 eyes?
I'm sorry.
Facebook
I got 4 eyes too.
We don't see it though, it's invisible.
Right.
No, but not 4 eyes like in a bad way. Come on now. Anyway.
Yeah.
However, this is the end of our first show back here on Access Radio. Remember to tune in each and every Saturday. Every. From 11 to 1. So just tune in every Saturday from 11 to 1 right here on iAccess Radio. Don't forget to check out the Saturday Night House Party tonight at 7 o'clock. From 7 to midnight, we have the Saturday Night House Party. We have Lady D's Classics on Sunday. And we have next Saturday, our holiday event at Harlem Nights, 138th and 7th Avenue from 5 to 9. Make sure y'all check us out. The Ugly Christmas Tree Sweater Contest will be in effect. And as they get their lives together over here.
We're about to have a workers' comp situation.
There ain't no money for workers' comp. We already said that, you know. So whatever happens will happen. So on that note, we want everybody to have a blessed day. Stay tuned for more of the Let's Be Clear radio show. Coming back at you next week. Let's go.
I came to bring the pain, hardcore from the brain. Let's go inside my astral plane, find out my mental, based on instrumental record. Hey, so I can write monumental methods. I'm not the king, but this is decaf. I stick 'em for the cream. Check it, just how deep can get deep as the abyss. And brothers is mad fish, accept it. In your cross color, clothes you crossed over. Think I totally crossed out and crisscrossed. Who the boss? Get tossed to the side, and I'm the dark side of the force. Of course, it's the method. Man from the Wu-Tang Clan, I be hectic and coming for the headpiece, protect it. 2 tears in a bucket. You want the ruckus? Bustin' at me, bro. Now bust it. Styles like it's buck wow. Method man on pulling valves. I'm sick, insane, crazy, driving Miss Daisy out of fucking mind. Now I got mine, I'm swayed. Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? Let me know it's real, son, if it's really real. Something I can feel, son, loaded up and kill 124 deal, son, if it's really real. When I was a little stereo, I listened to some champion. I always wonder when I will be the number one. Now you listen to the doggone, and the doggone sonoring. Any little fun come test me. Me, I gonna lick out them brains. But it's how brothers wanna hang with the meth, bring the rope. The only way you hang is by the neck. Rope off the set, come into your projects, take it as a threat. Better yet, it's a promise coming from a vet on some movie, you know. You can bet your bottom dollar, hey, I'm on. And it's gonna get even worse for the God. It's the woo coming through, taking for they garment. Moving on your last outfall, Mr. Meth. Came to represent and call my name in your chest. You can come test, realize you're no contest. Son, I'm the gun that went that old Wild West. Quick on the draw with my hands on the floor. 9-3-11 with the bucket rhymes galore. Check it cause I think not when it's hip hop like proper. Rhymes be the proof while I'm drinking 90 proof, vodka, no OJ, no straw. When you give it to me, yeah, give it to me raw, I burn. And when you drink absolute straight, it burn. Nothing in my chest says a burn. I don't need a chemical blow to pull up. All I need is chemical crack to pay them up.
We back! SB! Had to switch back to Dom Perignon and rap, baby! Cock and run to stand the business! Son of a bitch! Double R! Look at me now! Kiss the game goodbye! J-A-D-A. I got beef with the feds and the DA. I got footage of the game, press replay. I got bitches in the club all over me. Mine, take it easy. And y'all scared, I could tell. And I'ma get bucks like Milwaukee, cause like Sam, I could sell. I'm that nigga, y'all know that. Bang you in the yard, then slide off on the early go back. In the streets, I flash the cannon like Kodak. And I spray threes, so say cheese. Already told you I'm looking for enemies. Never lost, so of course it's better. I love rolls and Farrah Fawcett feathers. It's a message in a glass bottle.
so read the letter. Money in the bank, membership, Visa, sweaters, and we ride off D.I.E. together. Come on, put your hands up. Nah, fuck that, put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. Nah, fuck that, put your hands up.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. All your men that been in jail before, suck my dick. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bum. They go to click, click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some tumble. Ain't that summer? You remind me of a strip club. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my dick sucked. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I ain't slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Maybe they tried to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. I'll be telling the truth and it hurts. Come on.
What you like? A whole lot of what you like? Leona. What you like?
Can you tell me, baby?
All night long.
All night long.
I like 'em brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian with good conversation, plenty big faces. It's a must I stay luxurious, jewelry cut, precision like I bust. Been winning since funkified blew up. It's evident and I can't be touched. Say I'm too much, I trust this true. While I see for yourself when I slide through, drive by you say, yo look, you do shine so bright in the whip you too. You wish Boo Boo could ride with you tonight. Ain't nothing in the world that Brett can't do. She attractive to them, him, her, and you. Frostbit, December, unrestricted. Drop dead, the cost is priceless. Due to the content, I suggest you like this.
Track masters, rock on. Baby, yes, rock on.
How you doing, miss? My name is L, I'm from Queens. I heard about your man, he like the late sugar green. Don't shake about a mosquito with Donna jeans, but he slipped up and threw his rock to a fiend. He be playing like a willy cause he dressed shit up, never knowing that his woman is in need of love. He got Versace, gold link, stomach chains for rocks. Official hairstyle, but you stuck up in the spot. Making love, Duke is weak, then he falling asleep. You on the phone with your old peeps, dying to creep between my sheets. So what you got Chanel on your feet? Hot sex on a platter makes the mission complete.
Coming up, I was confused. My mommy kissing the girl. Confusion occurs coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out committed felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good. Did I sell dope for a 4-finger ring? One of them gold ropes. Nana told me if I pass, I get a sheepskin coat. If I can move a few packs, I get the hat. Now that'd be dope. Tossed and turned in my sleep that night. Woke up the next morning, stole my pipe. Different day, same shit, nothing good in the hood. I run away from this bitch and never come back if I could. Either the love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead,
envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Either the love it, the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop.
Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
On the grill of my low rider, guns on both sides, right above the gold wires. I 4-5 them, killing on my song and really do it. That's the true meaning of a ghost rider. 10 G's to take your daughter out of Air Forces. Believe you me, homie, I know all about losses. I'm from Compton where the wrong colors be cautious. One phone call, had your body dumped in Marcy. I stay strapped like car seats, been banging since my little Rob got killed for his Barclays. That's 10 years, I told Pooh in 95, I'll kill you if you try me for my Air Max 95s. Told Banks when I met him, I'ma ride, and if I gotta die, I'd rather homicide. I ain't had 50 cents when my grandmama died. Now I'm going back to Cali with my Jacob on. See how time flies.
The underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead.